What's up, bitches? Welcome back to the More Beers podcast. We're back. Alec, I had a hell of a week this week.
Did you?
Yeah.
I forgot where we played. I'll be honest.
Orange.
Orange.
We did play in Orange.
I forgot completely.
Fun show.
Fun show. Wet
Played
show.
for 3 hours. Was wet. There was water seeping in from the river.
From the river right next to the bar.
Into the bar. So that was nice.
I got brutally injured.
He hit his elbow on his drum somehow.
I was going too crazy.
Getting too hard into it.
Go crazy.
Go absolutely bonkers.
Okay, that's where we end that.
But yeah, it was fun. It was a fun show.
Fun show.
There was a point at the end of the night where the owner got shit-faced and sang an entire Beastie Boys song with no music.
Yeah, there was nothing happening. We were cleaning up, and he was just on the mic singing.
He was like this right up next to me.
A weird Beastie
Rapping
Boys
Beastie
song, too.
Boys.
Not like even a well-known one. I think not well-known to me, but I'm not a big Beastie guy. What do they call their fans? Beasties? Boys?
Beast Boys.
Nope, that's not it. That's copyright. There's a song going around, and it's not $1 Million Baby,
What's that?
or Not Like Us. I mean, those two are going around too, but there's this one that's popped up on my TikTok that you can't escape. If you're on my side of TikTok, you know. Yost Klein and Euro Papa, which is an absolute banger of a song, by the way.
Euro Papa.
People know what it is.
Is that racist?
That might be.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, I can't escape.
Can he do his rapping voice though?
His rapping voice is crazy. He has other songs that are fucking good. I didn't even know Eurovision was happening yet this year, and then it just pops up on my TikTok, and now I can't escape. But I'm not complaining. The 3 songs that I've been getting are pretty good. The Baby Lasagna song, I'm not gonna try to say it. Rim Tim Taga Dim something.
What'd you call me?
Yeah, that's. And then the ultimate winner of Eurovision, because Yost got kicked out.
He would have.
We'll
won
get to
too.
that.
He would have won too.
But Nemo from.
Oh, before we get into this, I want to let everybody know before it gets too far in the episode, we are back on Spotify.
Oh yes, we are. I noticed that this morning.
We are back on Spotify.
Hey.
You're
missing a good chunk of episodes.
I decided to get back on it because I was like, why not? Why not have just audio?
Missing a good chunk though.
I deleted all of them except the first one.
You can start from here. This is episode 1 to Spotify listeners. Episode 40.
Episode 2 actually.
Oh, episode
3. I can't delete the first episode, which is fine. The first episode is a clusterfuck, which is.
It had some good moments.
Yeah.
The alien.
Yeah. So but it should be last episode, and this episode will be out.
This is episode 40 on YouTube.
Last episode's already out, but you won't be hearing this till the next.
If you're just an audio
out.
listener, check out the ones you missed on
yeah, if you don't
YouTube.
like watching podcasts, I realize some people don't like watching podcasts.
They like to have it on in their car, and most people can't have YouTube on in their car.
Yeah, so we're back on Spotify if y'all enjoy doing that.
Yeah. But yeah, ultimately the winner of Eurovision, Switzerland, Nemo, with his song "The Code," which is pretty good. I like it. I don't mind it. It's not the best one out of the 3.
I don't like it personally.
I like it. Crazy voice, by the way.
Yeah, crazy voice.
People are shitting on his win though, because Yost Klein got kicked out. I think he would have won.
I think he would have won too.
He's from
Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
Amsterdam.
Yes, he had a song to his deceased parents. Both of them died.
Yep.
And he was singing a song for them.
Yep.
Because he told them one day he'd be on Eurovision, and he did it. He actually told them one day he'd win Eurovision.
Which he would have.
He would have if he would
If
have.
that one girl didn't.
Yeah, a fan. Was it a fan?
No, she was working over there.
Okay, a worker filmed him backstage right after he got done with his performance to his dead parents. Filmed him backstage, like just hassling him.
Yeah, making fun of his dead parents.
Yeah, Eurovision doesn't require you to be filmed 24/7, so I don't know why the fuck she was doing that in the first place. But yeah, he lifted his hands up like, "Get away, ma'am. I'm
Get away! I'm
emotional."
trying to get back to my room. And
Yeah.
she was like, "He hit me."
He's emotional. He's tired. He just had the biggest performance probably of his life. He wants to go relax.
Yeah.
And the woman shoving a camera in his face, and he just put his hands up. And then the whoever runs Eurovision, I forget. Who
And
runs
decided to investigate, but before they investigated, they kicked him out. So
Yeah.
what's the point of investigating it if you already kicked him out?
They kicked him out, and now he can't go back. I think Eurovision, but you can only do it once. They choose a new person every year. So
Yeah.
his
I
whole
mean,
opportunity.
the United States is different. I don't know what they have over there, what kind of shit they got.
Mhm.
But like yesterday, a golfer, Scotty
Pippen?
Scheffler,
Oh, not a big golf.
he got arrested. He got arrested for there was a bus like crashed on a thing by the golf course or whatever, arena or whatever the fuck, and he tried to go around it on the median,
Mm-hmm.
and a cop was there, called him. Then they started getting into a fucking tassel,
Mm.
and
Don't want to get in tassels.
and he got put in jail, and then the next day he finished the tournament. So, but yeah,
I mean, yeah, the Eurovision, it's completely different. Europe,
no, in America
Pretty-
you're innocent until proven guilty.
well,
I don't know
not
about
even
over
Europe,
there.
just the people who run Eurovision.
Unless it was like, I mean,
Yeah.
technically, Drake's still innocent,
Yeah,
but there's a lot of shit.
a lot of evidence.
A lot
but
of
he's still
evidence.
innocent.
But technically, he's
Innocent
still
until
innocent.
proven guilty. But yeah, the people who run Eurovision are catching a lot of
Legally,
flack for it.
not socially.
Rightfully, yeah.
Yeah.
Socially, you're fucked. But yes, legally, he was kicked out. Socially, he should have been the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know Eurovision was happening yet. So when that came
No,
up,
I haven't paid attention to Eurovision since Måneskin was there.
that's 2021. Weren't
Yeah.
they the winner? They were the winners.
won, yeah. I like that song. I don't know how to say it.
It is Zeti Iboni,
Yeah.
something like
What'd
that.
you call
yeah.
me?
Yep.
Yep.
You can't say that about like foreign languages. Last week we did the what was it last week?
Speaking of
cover-
what did you call me? Did you hear Mike Tyson?
Oh, the Mike Tyson Jake Paul face off. That happened.
A fan was like, I don't know what exactly what he said, but it's nothing that Mike Tyson heard. But it was something like, I wouldn't mess with Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson was like, "What you said about me? What you said?" He got way too hostile. But that's Mike Tyson for you.
Yeah, wait, he's in the
He's
in
a
the,
pit bull.
He's in the Iron Mike mode right now.
Yeah.
You can't mess with him.
Can't mess with
Don't just don't talk. Don't look at him. He might kill you. But last week we did was the cover or original better, and then I came across this on that same episode, Bop or Flop,
Bop or
2000s
flop?
version.
Yes, sir.
This is the same BuzzFeed, same website. I'm gonna give you some songs, and you're gonna tell me whether they're bop or flop, or if you've never heard of it. But you should have heard of all these songs. It's gonna be Me by NSYNC.
It's gonna be May fire.
Boom
Bop.
or doom.
Big bop.
I'm not gonna do that one. Umbrella by Rihanna, featuring Jay-Z.
Bop.
Bop.
That's a bop. I like most Rihanna songs.
Oh well, we don't. Let's get not the R word, R slur. Let's get it started.
I don't really like the Black Eyed Peas.
I like I fuck with the Black Eyed Peas.
Do you
Not their
like
new
the
shit.
song with the old version of that song?
No, I didn't even know that was a thing.
It was.
I did not know that was a
Legitimately.
thing. So you're saying it's a flop?
I don't like it.
Interesting. Hey Ya by the Outkast. By Outkast.
What do you think? The Outcast, dumbass. Yeah, what do you think?
What do you think about his new album?
That sucks. That shit is ass. But hey, y'all's fire.
Hey Ya is fire. Burning Up by the Jonas Brothers. No?
I'm not a big Jonas Brothers
I
guy.
mess with it. Ooh, you never heard that. Island in the Sun by Weezer.
Yeah.
You're a big Weezer man. You're big a Wheezy man too.
I am a Wheezy man.
And finally. Oh, you've never heard that actually. I'm not gonna even try it.
Do it. You don't know what I've heard of.
Keep Holding On by Avril Lavigne.
I don't listen to Avril. Except for 2 songs.
And the final one, Beautiful Day by U2.
No.
No, it's U2's.
I don't like U2.
U2's
And that
ass.
might be sacrilegious to some people in the
Not to
rock
me.
community. I respect
Why?
them. I just don't like their songs.
Are they like super?
I'm not a Bono guy. The Edge is pretty cool, though.
Didn't they do something with like music, like they were pirating music or some shit? I don't know.
No, everybody got pissed of them because Apple put their
they
song,
put their
put
music.
their album
Yeah.
on. Everybody Gets It, and every time you would turn your phone on in the car for 4 years, it would just be U2, and nobody wanted to hear that album because it sucked.
Yeah, rightfully so. The schedule's dropped for NFL teams. If you don't like
I
sports,
did see that.
skip this part.
Well, this is funny because we can talk about the. It's not who the teams are playing; it's how they drop the teams that they're playing, which is funny.
Like the Chargers probably had the best one. They did it in The Sims.
They also did it as Pop Tarts.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Did not know
It's
that.
like our schedule, if the NFL teams were playing, are Pop Tarts.
The Atlanta Falcons probably had the worst. It was just like random clips, not even related to the teams they're playing.
You know what the Saints did?
What? I don't even know what the
The
Patriots
Saints
did.
said our schedule if the NFL teams were playing were NFL logos, and they just did the logos. So they were like, "We're not gonna do shit."
Nice. I think the Patriots did like a Goodwill Hunting
Yeah.
thing.
The Dolphins did. They put a video of Tyreek Hill editing it, and it was like 10 seconds long, and we're like, "Shh."
Oh,
You had to pause it to even see the teams, because he was like the fastest schedule release by the fastest guy in the NFL. Or something like that.
Nice. Some media teams know what they're doing.
Some people know.
Some media teams know.
The Bengals did. It was their mascot versus all the teams like as kids.
Oh,
Like it was the mascot games
Mm-hmm.
where they have the little kids.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like that.
Okay,
That was cool.
I see.
They had something else too.
I just remember the Chargers one was like The Sims, and they actually did pretty good with their
I don't know
references.
if it was. I think one person did like all the teams drawn in like the Invincible style
Maybe.
drawings.
Might be.
That might have been their team. I don't know.
Uh,
But yeah, it was pretty cool. The schedule's okay. Saints got a pretty tough schedule, I think.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna give you the teams, and I'm gonna tell you whether you think you're gonna win or lose.
We're doing the Saints and Patriots because that's all we care
Yeah,
about,
that's
really.
we're not gonna go through every schedule. Week 1, y'all face Carolina Panthers. Win or loss?
Win.
Yeah,
I
see it.
I think Carolina might be the same as last year. It might be
Probably
worse.
so. I don't even. They didn't get a first round pick, did they?
No.
Nah, no. Dallas Cowboys.
Win.
It's-
They suck. Who's on the Dallas Cowboys?
Dak Prescott.
Who's their running back?
Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, he's back on the Cowboys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's 35 years old, so I don't really care
Very
either.
old. Philadelphia Eagles. At the Superdome, by the way.
It depends on what Eagles we get.
Yeah,
If it was
if
Eagles,
it's last year,
if
end of
it-
season.
If it was last year, the second half of the season, we should blow them out.
No Jason Kelsey, by the way.
Yep. They got a
Missing
new
their-
center.
Missing their big center. Atlanta Falcons with new quarterback, highest paid, Kirk Cousins.
This would be a tough game, but they're still getting used to their offense. I think we take the first.
And Kirk Cousins is angry at them. He might not even play.
Yep. I think we take the first one.
Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead.
Saints actually been really good against the Kansas City Chiefs.
You think they're gonna beat the Super Bowl champions? Interesting. So you think you're going 5-0 through the first 5 weeks?
It depends who starts.
I
If
don't
Derek
think it
Carr gets
does.
hurt,
I don't think it does.
if Derek Carr gets hurt and Rattler comes in,
I don't think
I
it
think
does
we win the
matter.
rest of the season. You know how good he's been looking lately?
He's a rookie.
You know how good he's been
Drake,
looking lately?
I think you're blowing this out of proportion. Tampa Bay.
I think we win that one.
So 6-0 right now. Denver Broncos against old coach Sean Payton.
We lose that one.
Oh, you wanted to throw a loss?
No, we suck against the Broncos. Every year we play them, we lose. So I'm not even
Los Angeles Chargers.
Chargers, we win. Because they shipped out everybody. They don't have any wide receivers.
They did draft a wide receiver. Carolina Panthers again in
Win.
Charlotte. Atlanta Falcons.
Loss.
Cleveland Browns.
Win. They're going
And
to
you'll
be
have
ridden
your
by
bye.
injuries by then.
And you'll have your bye. And then the Rams. I don't see y'all winning this. Quite frankly.
No, we lost that. I think we lose that one, actually.
New York Giants.
Win.
Washington Commanders.
Win.
Green Bay Packers.
Win. When's the last time we lost to the Packers?
Las Vegas Raiders. Have y'all played them with Jordan Love as quarterback?
I think so. Oh, yeah, we lost last year. But it was like by 1 point.
Hey,
But I think we win that one.
it don't matter. Las Vegas Raiders.
Win.
And
Who's
then,
their quarterback? Gardner Minshew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers again.
I think it's a toss-up for that one. Because usually we split with them.
Interesting. And then we got the Patriots.
So what would that be?
You said
12
like
and 4?
4 games. I don't think you're going 12-4. Personally,
I would say the Kansas City would be a loss too. So
not with a rookie
I would
quarterback.
go 10-6, 11-5.
Not with a rookie quarterback or Derek Carr. I don't see
Spencer
that.
looks good, dude.
I don't see that
Looks
happening.
good. We got wide receivers too. We got the best cornerback thing in the country.
No.
Cornerback fit in the country. Just saying.
No.
Just saying.
I don't think that's right. Patriots schedule goes as following: Bengals.
Loss.
That's a loss. Yeah, I can see it's Drake May's first game,
Yeah.
first real NFL game. So
Why am I having a phone call?
how professional? How professional?
Go.
Then the Seahawks next game. That's a win. That could be a
Let me
win.
make sure they didn't cut off the. Okay, we're good.
That could be a win. The Jets win. I see it.
Oh my God!
Bro, they didn't know how to put on Do Not Disturb. I would never. I phone's on Do Not Disturb right now. Are you on Skype right now?
Yes,
He's taking a phone call as we speak
it's my grandma.
on the pod.
Hello. What?
We're keeping this in. Keep it rolling.
What? Hello? Jesus Christ.
Back to what I was saying. The Jets, it's a win. Niners, loss.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Dolphins
Loss.
home, win.
What?
Against home,
What?
win. Texans,
Jalen Phillips is back.
I don't care.
That's one of the best defensive lines in the league.
He didn't.
You haven't picked up a offensive lineman.
Yes, we did.
Who?
We literally drafted an offensive lineman second
What
round.
round?
Or not second round, third round.
They're not good by then.
You claimed your rookie quarterback would take you to 12-4. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear this slander.
I think you're gonna beat the goddamn Dolphins.
Look, you think you're gonna beat the Eagles, so it's okay.
I know we're gonna beat the Eagles.
Caden Wallace, bitch. We picked up 2 offensive linemen.
They both suck nards.
Texans, we lost.
Yeah.
See, I'm being realistic about this. I'm not saying we're going 16-0.
If we play the Texans, I
17-0.
would also say it's a loss. We don't though.
Jaguars, win. Jets, win.
You gonna beat the
Titans-
Jets twice?
Yes.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers will let y'all beat them twice.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers will be healthy by then. Titans, win. Bears, see, Bears is crazy. Depends how well Caleb Williams
that's true.
plays.
That's a whole different team this year.
It is a very different team. I'm still gonna say win.
Okay.
LA Rams, Los Angeles Rams, loss. Okay. Dolphins, away, loss. Now Colts, this one's weird, because Anthony Richardson barely played last year, so he's basically a rookie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say win. DeForest Buckner's not on the team no more. I'm gonna say win. Then we get our bye. The Cardinals, I don't even know who their starting quarterback will be.
Kyler Murray.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Win. Bills, loss. Chargers, loss. Bills, loss. I think Bills are gonna blow us. Chargers, I feel like could, depending if
So
Justin Herbert's
what
healthy.
would you say that is?
It's about 10-6, I think,
10-6.
or 9-7. I feel like we're not gonna make it to the playoffs this year, but we'll be like tickling it because we still have the
Be
Dolphins.
in the hunt, you know.
We have the Dolphins and the Bills in our league, but no Stephon Diggs on the Bills. Forgot about that.
He's on the Texans.
He
That's
is
gonna
on
be
the
a team,
Texans.
dude. That's gonna be a fucking tear.
He is.
AFC's in trouble.
Yeah, AFC is much better than the NFC in my opinion.
Yeah.
like significantly better.
But y'all can't even beat the team in your division, so it doesn't matter how good y'all are. Who's beating the Chiefs?
Nobody.
Chiefs
Apparently.
sucked last year and they won the Super Bowl.
It's
So
true, they did. They're pretty bad. The power of Taylor Swift flowed through them. Yeah, I don't think we're making the playoffs this year, but I could see y'all making it strictly because your division sucks. But
it's gonna be a fight between us and the Falcons.
yeah, I see that.
I feel like
You don't think the Bucks have a chance? They made it to the playoffs last year.
that's true. They did win
They
the
won.
division also last year. I just
At
don't.
9-7.
I just don't think they have the
The grit,
the
determination.
determination.
They
Saints
might.
were also 9-7 last year.
The Buccaneers might have been 10-6.
No, we had the same.
Oh, 'cause they beat y'all.
Yeah,
Um,
they beat us. We beat them, but they had less losses in the NFC.
yeah. Speaking of the Chiefs, though, Super Bowl champions, their kicker has become the most hated man in the NFL.
We're not gonna get into what he said,
No,
but it was some stuff.
if you want to see, just look it up.
Yeah,
Also,
it was some stuff.
yeah.
People were going after
very
his ass.
misogynistic.
Yeah,
He has a wife too, which is crazy, and she supports it. She's with it. She's on board.
He's a hardcore Christian.
Yeah. But the gist of it is, he said women, we should go back to the 50s and 60s, is actually the quote. Women should be doing women duties, and no, he said women have more, back in the 50s and 60s, where women had more babies than thoughts.
That's
Which
what
is
it That was an
crazy.
actual quote.
Which is crazy to say. Yeah, he might be the most hated man in football. Is he still playing? Is he retired yet?
Oh, he's still playing.
He's still playing. He
But
might not
there's-
next year.
There's 35,000 signatures saying that the Chiefs should release him.
Yeah, they probably will. They're a big fan-pleasing, like,
It's
organization.
also a kicker, so it's not like he's.
But he's been there so long,
Yeah, that's
like
true.
14 years.
I'm not saying he's not a bad. He's not a bad.
He's
kicker.
a great kicker. Horrible person. But
he just had some bad ideas.
he kicks balls pretty good. Also, I forgot to mention, go look up Euro Papa, great song. And I was going to get to this. If we hit 50 likes on this video, we barely crack 10.
Yeah.
So I think 50 is reasonable. If we hit 50 likes on this video, I personally will learn the Euro Papa dance and
do
perform
it.
it on TikTok. It'll be uploaded to our TikTok if we hit 50 likes. No time limit on it. So whenever this hits 50 likes, I will do the Euro Papa dance. I will learn it from scratch. I can't dance worth a shit. You've seen me try to dance. It doesn't work out. I'm white. I'm a white guy with glasses.
Yeah.
There's only a few certain breeds.
Well, so is he.
It's true, but he can dance pretty good. And he had training. I'm going to learn from scratch and we'll perform it on TikTok.
Remember when you tried to learn the peacemaker dance?
Yeah, that didn't go well.
No. He was infatuated by peacemaker
No, get this
for
to
a good
50
while.
likes. Get this to 50 likes, and I'll do it. Last week we did Reddit Am I the Asshole stories,
This week,
which
we
was
got
crazy.
some...
Fuck you, Mike. But yeah, this week
Fuck Mike.
go on. Go on.
We got Reddit's horror stories.
We alluded to it last week that we would do horror stories, and this week we're doing it.
Yep. Before we do that though, I need you to do something for me.
Okay. You usually ask me this off camera.
Turn off the lights.
Oh, we're getting
Spooky. We're getting spooky in the house.
It's not really that spooky for us because we have two big ass.
We have two lights, but it's darker.
It's darker. Turn off your lights in your room if
And
you're
it's
watching
1
this in
o'clock.
your room.
It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
It-
Oh, before we get into this,
Yeah, we were supposed to film this last night,
we were supposed to film this last night. Big thunderstorm.
so I couldn't make it to the office.
Big thunderstorm. Also, when I got here last night, the thunderstorm was over. Power was still on. I had power until I woke up this morning.
Yeah, we were also gonna try to record this 2 hours ago.
Yeah, but I woke up. I get a text. Hey, the power's off. We left for the camp. Hope you're okay.
Won't be back on till Sunday.
Won't be back on till fucking Sunday, and it's Friday right now.
But look at what we've done. We set up a generator outside.
And it's
Or
not
Drake's-
even like
Drake set up
I don't
a
know
generator.
even know what happened.
Yeah,
They're just like,
It's
oh,
not
we're gonna
raining.
shut your power off for 2 days.
there was a thunderstorm yesterday. But
If you're wondering how we're filming this, the generator's on outside. If you hear anything,
clap
we got
it
a
up.
generator on right now,
Look at
so
the
we can
lens
do
we go
this.
to. We could have just said not uploading this week. Technical difficulties, but no. We
No,
made
we
it.
hooked up that fucking generator and we're uploading.
We're doing it.
Also, I didn't want to sweat the entire time. I
That's
was
true.
here.
It also will be off till Sunday, so that'd be a problem. Oh, but yeah, this was supposed to be a lot spookier. At 12 o'clock last night or 11 o'clock last night.
Yeah,
but
but
it's currently
We're doing it.
2:24.
We're doing it now. We're still gonna get spoopy in here.
We're gonna get spooky. If you're watching this in your room, turn off the lights. If you're watching this in your car, or listening to this in your car,
Close your eyes.
don't close your eyes.
Close your eyes right now.
But it's not gonna be as spooky. If you're using this as background noise, don't let people hear this.
Yeah. We're gonna start out with the first story called "That Isn't My Dad."
I wouldn't know.
That's true. This is in quotations. I just want to make an edit that this is fiction story in case people didn't catch on to that.
Okay.
So it didn't actually happen, obviously.
I assume most of these didn't.
This happened to me about 5 minutes ago. Damn, that's recent.
Wait, when was this uploaded?
3 months ago.
Oh, okay.
My dad
So they
works in
just-
construction, and his current job site is halfway across the state. He's living with my grandma right now because he recently broke up with his girlfriend and has no house. His dad is homeless. He gets off of work around 4, but it's a 3-hour drive home. He got home at like 7. When he walked through the door, everything seemed normal. He was his bright orange and yellow construction vest. When he walked in, he said hello to me and Grandma. He is sleeping in the living room right now. He walked by me.
Drake is also still learning how to read. This is helping.
No,
him.
it's fine. It's fine. He did. It's just hard to read how they wrote it. He didn't fist bump me. Apparently, they normally just dap it
Found
up.
it, son.
What the fuck? This is so all over the place. Our favorite movie is Big Hero 6, and you know how they do the fist bump thing.
Ain't no. How old is this poster, by the way?
Huh?
How old is this poster?
Oh, I don't know. They
The
didn't
OP.
say.
Gotta be a young kid.
Well, my dad fist bumps me, and he does the fa la la la. Or what? That's an actual quote in here.
All
Thing.
right. I'm not on this guy's side anymore. Let the imposter take him.
And I make an explosion noise, as you do.
This guy. Okay.
That happens every time he walks by me. Well, today it didn't. I thought it was weird, so I stuck my fist out, thinking He forgot and he just looked at it and walked away. He sat down on the floor and rolled over to sleep. Another weird thing. Apparently, Dad doesn't sleep.
You know, maybe Dad just had a rough day at work, dude.
Maybe Dad just tired.
Maybe Dad just got laid off.
My dad doesn't go to sleep until midnight. He's an insomniac. I thought it was really weird. I thought maybe he was just having a weird day because no one seemed to notice it. I got up to go to the living room and watch some TV, but when I looked over at my dad, he was wearing a metal ring. He's allergic to metal. Who's allergic to metal?
Is he not? Wait, did he just say he's a construction worker?
Yes.
All right, okay.
This is.
I assume it's a young person who posted this. And it's like,
Yeah. I know that's not my dad. I don't know what it is. I immediately went to the bathroom, and I've been writing this since. If he gets enough attention / people wanting to update, I will update this. Update number 1.
There's an update.
They got an update.
It is fictional. So.
I know this hasn't gotten much attention, but I need to share. This is like, what the hell? Why is this?
So, his dad had a rough day at work, basically, and is a construction worker who's allergic to metal. This is interesting.
So he wrote something, but I can't see all of that he wrote because it's like in a weird... Oh, okay. So I have to scroll. Give me 1 second.
So
after
crazy.
I posted that, I left the bathroom and saw my dad was across the room. I asked Grandma, and she said that he did that in his sleep, but my dad is still as a rock when he sleeps. My grandma went to her room and I stayed in the living room. A dumb decision. With him. I stayed in the living room with him so I could keep an eye on him. I got distracted by my phone, and when I looked back up at something, he seemed off. It was almost like his arms and legs has gotten longer.
What?
Like, I don't know.
Like an alien?
But they didn't look like they grew. They looked like they had been stretched. Like almost like a Slender Man almost.
Oh, okay.
That'd be creepy.
That'd be pretty creepy.
That would be pretty creepy. That's all I have for now. I'm in the living room still on the couch, and I'll update later. Update number 2.
I'm dead.
I died. There's not going to be much to this update. Over the past few hours, his limbs have gotten increasingly more stretched out.
It's just eventually gonna rub his fucking lips.
Also, my grandma hadn't came out of her room for a while, and I went check, and she was gone.
What?
I never saw her leave. The door was in view of the living room, so I don't know where she went. My dad has remained in the same spot on the floor since I came into the living room. I'm going to go to bed now, so I will update in the morning.
Granny jumped through the fucking window.
Yeah.
She got out.
Update number 3. Okay, so I have to be really quick writing this. I woke up at 8 a.m. and looked at my dad, and his limbs were even more stretched out. Then I noticed his torso was growing.
He's like one of those monkeys you put in the water.
Yeah, nothing else, but just his torso. I got up and went to my grandma's room, and she was still gone. I tried calling her, but she didn't answer. I went back to the living room, and my dad was standing up. His limbs and torso were irregularly shaped. He started staring at me. I got so scared, I almost started crying. I immediately called my mom and told her what happened. She said she would come pick me up and keep an eye on the thing. The thing? Like her mom knows what it is?
Like, is his dad just staring at him while he's making this phone call? Well, his dad.
Yeah, he's just like...
all elongated.
Yeah.
Yeah, just staring.
Okay, so the thing... Half an hour later, she got here, and I ran out the door to her car. I got in, and she sped off immediately. I looked back and saw the thing running out the door to us.
That would be crazy.
My grandma lives on the edge of the town, so we drove out of town. We have been driving for 2 hours, and things still chasing us. My mom said she would explain what was happening once we got to where we were going. I will update you then.
They have a safe house?
If anyone has any advice or something like this happened before, please let me know.
Oh yeah,
Has
you
your
know,
dad been elongated and ran after you?
it's just a regular occurrence.
Update 4.
Don't fret, bro.
Okay, we just got to where we're going like 30 minutes ago. We're in a big cabin in the middle of the woods. A few hours ago, the thing lost us, so I am praying it doesn't find us. My mom explained to me what is happening. She said our family has had a curse on it for hundreds of generations. My 200 times 231st great grandmother was cursed by an evil sorceress. Every female in our generation, when she was 11, after 11th birthday, before
Hmm.
12th birthday, of course that's what 11 means.
This one hurts.
Has this happened to them? Even if they are adopted and not their biological child, this still happens. One parent or guardian of the child will turn into a thing, and nobody else knows about it unless you had this happen to them. Also, I'm sorry if that is not good explanation. I'm kind of panicking and I do not fully remember what my mom said. Anyways, when we got to the cabin, my mom led me inside and there was nobody there. She told me to wait there and she went outside. It has been a while since she went outside and I'm getting worried. If she doesn't come in soon, I'll go check on her. I'm not sure how long I will update this.
His mom comes back in all elongated too.
Update 5. I'm sorry for taking so long to update. I'm not sure how many more updates I will do. After an hour of my mom being outside, I went check on her and she was gone. I thought I heard something, so I turned around and I saw it.
It.
It had grown quadrupedal. Is that what that?
Quadrupedal? Yeah, that's
Oh
the
no,
word.
quadruple. My bad.
Oh.
It had grown quadruple its previous size. It looked like it was eating something, but I wasn't sure what it was. I tried to sneak up
Oh.
to it, but it almost saw me. I got up, and it seemed to grow even more. It took a couple of steps, and it looked down. It had saw me. I dropped what I was holding. It was eating my mom's torn apart body.
Yeah.
It started chasing me, and I ran back into the cabin. I've been hitting for hours. I can still hear it walking around outside, and I'm really scared. I'm writing this to hear. I I am writing this as I hear it doing stuff. If I die, I just want to make sure it gets out to the public so people have been warned. Another thing my mom told me I forgot to mention before was that there are around 50 other families in the entire world that also have this curse. Anyways, it's getting closer. I can hear it. I think it's coming for the cabin. Oh no, it's looking in the door. It sees me. And that was the end.
Man, that was kind of like the end of Stand by Eminem. Oh, it was you.
Oh, it was you the whole
Oh
time.
no, it sees me. Yeah, no, that was pretty. That was roughly written. It was probably. I assume it was a younger person writing it. But
One comment was, he's allergic to metal?
yeah, it's a construction worker, but he's allergic to metal. That kind of threw me off since the beginning. And then the fist bump thing. Okay. You have a healthy relationship with your dad. We get it. Jeez.
Good start, but definitely needs to work on grammar and general writing skills. Bro needs to write a book about this stuff. This is amazing, for real, for real.
I wouldn't read a book about that. I mean, I would read a book about that, but not written.
Yeah, the grammar kind of threw my brain off.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay.
It's okay, we got another one.
I'll rate that 5 out of 10. Got another one for you though, a more creepy one.
What is something you saw, but no one believed you?
What is something you saw but no one believed you? Drake actually has a fucking 17-inch penis.
You saw it. Nobody believed you.
Yeah. It shrinks.
Do you have something that nobody believed that you saw?
That I saw personally? No. But my mom, back when we had an old house, the dude hung himself in my mom's bedroom
The dude.
The room. Well, the previous owner.
Oh.
And
Y'all lived in a murder house?
It wasn't a murder house. It was
a suicide house?
I don't know if we can say that word. But yeah. Well, so we don't get monetized.
A self-die house?
Self-die house. And she said when I was 3, this when I was a baby. She woke up in the middle of the night and seen him down the hallway. And that could just be, like she thought she saw something, or maybe she actually did see a ghost. I believe in the paranormal. I'd believe it. But
I believe I haven't seen it though.
Most people wouldn't. Yeah, I didn't see it personally.
I've never seen anything paranormal. I don't think.
I mean, I think it's just due.
Unless I'm just shutting it out. You know,
you might be.
That could also happen.
That could be a thing.
I used to be really scared about that shit, but it was mostly my anxiety and panic attacks.
Yeah, when I was like 10 and 11.
Since I've been on medicine, I don't even have night terrors anymore.
Yeah, I live in a somewhat big house. There's an upstairs. But when I was 10 and 11 and it was dark, I used to sleep with my door open. And I thought I would see shit. But it might be just my little kid brain seeing things. Because I was scared.
Anyway. This story came from Defiant Resident.
How long ago? Was it
3 months ago.
3 months.
I stayed home alone when I was 12.
Oh, relatable.
Relatable. My mom and brother went out to a party, but I didn't like parties, so I stayed home. Also relatable.
Drake posted this. This is Drake's post.
I thought I was safe with my 2 dogs, but things would go left as time progressed. My mom and brother would only be gone for the weekend, and as the nighttime came every night, there would be a certain area of the house that I would get negative sense of dread around my mom's room.
Okay.
Going to a party for 2 days for a weekend is crazy to me. A whole weekend? You're like, we're gonna party all weekend.
Yeah, leaving a 12-year-old home alone all weekend?
With your mother?
With
It was a mom and brother.
Yeah. Leaving a 12-year-old kid home alone all weekend with just 2 dogs is crazy.
Little sus. My mom's room was on the other side of the house, and I tend to chill there while my mom isn't there because she doesn't mind. My sister's room was completely off limits while she was at work. So he was with his sister, but she had work. And all I had was my own room and my mother's. Down the hall around just about in front of the bathroom, I would suddenly catch a goosebumps for no reason. Catch a goosebumps.
Okay.
For no exact reason, and I thought nothing of it. The Saturday, this can't be written in English.
You might be on like Dutch Reddit or something.
Maybe. The Saturday evening things started. The Saturday, not this Saturday.
This Saturday evening.
The Saturday evening things started to worsen as I prepared for bed.
That could be right.
I kept my dogs in my room with me every time I slept because of how scary I was. Hurts. Because how scary I was, and I even put food bowls in my room until daytime.
Okay.
I usually went to the bathroom before sleep, so I didn't have to step foot in a creepy hall in the middle of the night.
I also do that.
And same area I mentioned before, I didn't just get goosebumps. For some reason, that area felt awfully hot. I could have really sworn I kept the AC on, but it was on.
Well, that's weird because when ghosts are around, people usually say it's cold.
So I rushed in my room with the tablet that has access to our security cams. I knew something was up because something about that area didn't make sense to me. One spot of the house felt very hot, and the rest of it had a cool breeze flowing. Seemed pretty arcane to me. Good show.
Okay.
I checked our security cameras, and just as I expected, nothing was there. Sunday night, I gained a powerful urge to check these cameras again, so I did. Backyard, pitch black. Side view, nothing to see again. After I checked everything, I put a knife under my pillow. Okay. I have the cameras a nice sweep once again, then something triggered me to go out for whatever reason. I don't remember. But I couldn't help but notice my dog was not taking her eye off the door.
Mm. They do say animals
I
can
called
detect.
her about 5 times and she wasn't moving a muscle. I checked out the peephole. I saw a very, by the way, a peephole in your room is crazy to me.
People, yeah, in your bedroom?
Yeah, I've never seen that
Do you live in
before.
a hotel?
You like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody in this shit? I
Jesus.
checked out the peephole, and I saw a very black figure run by. It was so dark that the cameras or the sensor light could not pick it up. I grew nauseous with fear and prepared to vomit as I felt it coming. I rushed to my room and tried to dial 911, but I
Oh, the
couldn't.
people in the to the place. Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay. But I couldn't. I was shivering. My shivering was severe. Before I knew it, the thing left, and I explained it the best I could to my mom, but she quickly dismissed it and told me stop playing with her. My brother reacted the same as expected, but I never stayed by myself ever again.
Okay. So he just saw a black figure run by. As a 12-year-old kid, having a knife under your pillow is pretty crazy.
Some comments. I had something similar happen to me in my tiny apartment. For years, I slept with the lights on because when my room was dark, I would see a face over the door in
Mmm.
the air vent.
Mmm.
One night, I had to go to my bathroom, and I have been watching a movie with the lights off. I saw a face, but decided a blanket would protect me. I draped it over my body and tried to run the 5 steps to the bathroom. My room was clean and the door was wide open, but something grabbed the blanket. It took me tugging hard several times to set it free to the bathroom. I was so scared I locked the door and slept in the tub.
I would too.
Simu-
Yeah.
Similarly, is that right?
Similar.
Similarly, when I lived in my roommates, I had a dog. I kept having sleep paralysis and seeing a dark figure in my doorway, always closed when I was sleeping. And I just told myself the dog didn't react to it, so it wasn't real. Well, one night during the episode, she started growling at the figure too. That sent my heart into overdrive. The next day, my roommate asked a question that led me telling her what happened, and she also was feeling something in the house. Needless to say, that didn't help my fear either.
Yeah, that always gets me. Like there's something watching you, but you don't know because it's always in the corner of your eye.
Another comment. In 2020, my pop passed away at the age of 80, and me and my dad were living in the house till we could sell it. Late 2022, before Christmas, my dad was not home, probably getting a beer and smokes, as dads do.
Typical dad. I
Yeah,
wouldn't know.
and I was tying up my shoes while sitting on my pop's old couch, and as I look up down the hallway, my pop was standing halfway out the laundry, looking at me, the exact same clothes he got buried in.
Mmm.
Because I went into the viewing and I helped pick the clothes out, but it always was frozen, and he just stepped back in, and I could not move for some reason. I was so scared.
Why was that one? Why was that comment scarier than the
That's what I was
the
saying.
thing?
Uh,
Dude, imagine seeing a dead relative, like you know that's they're dead, and the clothes that they're buried in right around the corner of the door. I got a full view straight to the door, like to the office, and it's I'm just imagining like a face peeking around the corner. Because if you don't know, there's a staircase that leads up to the door where we record, and somebody could just walk up, peek their head around the corner. If I just saw a set of eyes, I might run off.
oh, we got an update. Somebody asked, was there anything that happened in that area? Like you said, like the guy in your mom's house?
Self die.
I asked my mother before she left about deaths and other crazy histories in the house. She said that in the neighborhood and in the areas, especially the woods down the street, had a few murders. Specifically in our household, there had been nothing going on. All the landlords in the area were fully obligated to tell us, but the house, but this house was owned. So the only thing I thought was asking our neighbors, but brother, when my brother and mom came,
Interesting.
another update. This dude said, "I have a weird comment, but could you contact a paranormal expert and possibly get an exorcist about the local history in the library?" Then the OP said, "We didn't believe in spirits. We are Christian/Catholic, but I don't believe in such. But I didn't have that in mind to do. To me, only being focused on one thing, the intruder, I quickly assumed it was an intruder because the spiritual beings aren't visible, as far as I know.
Right.
And this was visible. I think this person was somebody in a bodysuit, and the only way I saw it moving was the odd different shade of black and height about 5'7", taller than you. And the only
I'm
person I
6 foot.
believe, that's the only person I believe could help me was God.
Okay.
And there was a gun on the other side of the house that my mom would leave personally.
12-year-old with a gun. Don't know about that. Even if there's a. Also, you've been clicking that pin. I don't know if it's picking up on the mic.
It might be. I don't care.
That's horrible.
Um, but yeah, so an intruder in a bodysuit.
Interesting. I don't think it would move that fast.
That's what I'm saying. Also, cameras will pick that up.
Yeah, like he said the security lights couldn't pick it up. That would have.
That's
If it's a
based
person,
on movement, and some of them are based on
sound or something.
heat,
Not sound, heat. Yeah.
thermal.
Yeah, but I don't think it would not pick it up.
Yep. We got one more for y'all.
One more, then we'll
Then we'll
end
end
it off.
off the episode. Never whistle at night. For context, this happened last November. Me and my now ex-friend of mine, we just call him Jay, were in my driveway just looking at the stairs, just hanging out. Across the street from my house is a fence with a large open field and woods behind it. Me and Jay were just talking when we looked across the street at the woods and saw a small orange light. We discussed it and decided it was probably just someone walking around with a flashlight. We dismissed it for a while and continued talking about many things before I looked back and at the orange light and noticed it never moved from where we last saw it.
Well, I mean, lights typically don't move.
Well, if somebody was walking around in the field, it would have moved.
Oh.
That's what she's saying.
Okay.
I told Jay, and he decided to start making jokes about horror stories to lighten the mood, as he and my whole family knows of how paranoid I get. But as I believed in a lot of folklore due to my heritage, and things me and my family experienced, I had told him to stop making such jokes for us to go inside. But Jay wouldn't listen to me. I decided to do one of the dumbest things I ever seen someone do. He whistled toward the orange light without going into much detail. As I don't know anything, anyone of Native American culture would know not to do this. It is dangerous in many ways. I had told him to stop, and he kept whistling, finding the situation very funny until we both noticed the orange light slowly getting larger.
Dude, if you're a person who laughs in situations like this, you're either a psychopath or like you're just a dick.
Whistling out light at an orange light,
Yeah, in the middle of a field
and then it starts getting closer.
at night, when your friend is paranoid right next to you. Me personally, I wouldn't cry my pants. I would cry and shit my pants.
Jay was unfazed while I was trying to convince him to go inside the house. He laughed and said it would probably be nothing, and I was just getting worked up over something that isn't a big deal until we both heard it, whistling coming from the woods. Just loud enough to hear, but unable to tell how close it was. I had went pale and looked over to Jay, and he noticed that he had a shocked and horrified face, realizing that he was actually stupid.
Oh no, you mean
He had frozen placed, making it to where I had to practically drag him towards the front door. But once inside, we calmed down and looked in the front door, to feel more secure, even though it didn't do much. We didn't step foot outside until the next day afternoon to make sure we were safe. Nothing else had happened since the night, but Jay had learned something I've been raised to believe. Never whistle at night, even though you might not believe, these creatures are very, very real and extremely dangerous. Let me see if we got any updates.
See, it doesn't matter my heritage. If you tell me like something's gonna happen, I'm gonna believe you. I mean, I'm not gonna like not. I'm not gonna specifically do the thing you say not to do.
Also,
because it's not my
This
heritage.
comments crazy. Also, I've learned not to react to knocking on my window at night. I live on the second floor. I live on the 14th floor, and knocking never stops.
Interesting. You think they were just trying to one up the other person? Oh, you live on the second floor? I live on the 14th, buddy. But yeah, no, I wouldn't specifically do the thing you tell me not to do if it's not my heritage. I will believe you.
Yeah.
I'll straight up believe you. Great story, by the way.
Now we can turn back on the lights.
Oh. Turn on the light. Boom.
Boom. You scared?
Were you spooked?
Were you spookered?
Scared yet? On to the promotional stuff. It's just updates on our channel. 51 subscribers. We gained one. If each one of you like this video, I'll be doing the Euro Papa dance on TikTok. Go follow us there too. I seem to like the last episode, which thank you. Let me check our Instagram real quick. Like, if you want an update on that, 368. We're going up, still getting up there. Four comments on this one. When we tested Drake's Kanye knowledge, there will be more uploaded before y'all see this.
Yeah.
Well, Instagram hid probably my favorite comment on this. It's you gaslit me with your kiss the sky because I said kiss the sky because I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was touch the. I was thinking of a different song that they use in Borderlands. I realized that when I heard touch the sky again. Because I knew it was touch the sky, and then you said kiss, and I'm like, fuck, maybe I'm the idiot, but no, it's you. You're the idiot. Yeah, yeah. I am. In the back of my mind, I knew it was touch the sky. I just said kiss. Yeah. But 368 followers are getting up, and 51 subscribers over on YouTube. Be sure to like and comment this episode. And over on Spotify, follow us there too. Now that we're back on it.
Yes.
Anything you want to add?
Not really. Go follow Phantom Sun stuff. We got new songs out.
New account.
We got a new Instagram account. Go follow that. It's Phantom Sun Band.
It'll be down in the description.
Yes. The new Instagram will be in the description. From now on.
Along with our Instagram and TikTok and the Spotify link now.
Yes.
If you don't like the audio or if you don't like the visual, or you don't want to watch it on YouTube, listen to it on Spotify. On the way to work.
It's on Spotify and Apple Music, I believe.
There you go.
So go Apple Podcasts. Because they split theirs. But yeah, you can go follow me at Drake_Lasang.
Follow me at average_Alec.
Go follow More Beers Podcast.
More Beers Pod on Instagram.
Yes, and we're out. Later.